Elena, isn't that Professor Candide? Professor?
The developer of Bayonetta is back with what seems to be a major sleeper hit in the form of Vanquish. As a completely original IP, there's no doubt that Vanquish is going up against some very well-respected franchises.
Enemy aircraft approaching at high speed. You need to get aboard now.
Vanquish places you in the shoes of Sam Gideon, essentially a test dummy for DARPA's new ARS battlesuit, a top-of-the-line piece of military hardware that gives Sam better weaponry, armor, and movement.
No, but when we did try it out, we had a rat who literally had its head shoved up its ass.
Figures that's the best you could do.
Hey.
Mark 7-2, is that railgun ready?
We're good to go, Bravo 6!
Shoot the damn thing!
What's interesting is how a Japanese developer handles an American story. You'll never realize that you're playing a game where the guys behind it come from a place where anime is all the rage. And you certainly won't see Naruto with an orange jumpsuit pop in. Thank goodness. Now, Sam's job is to stop Russian extremists from moving forward with their plans to demolish New York City. San Francisco is already burnt to the ground because of a giant laser beam. And believe it or not, it wasn't an earthquake.
Hacking in.
The ARS battlesuit is the perfect weapon to test on the orbital space station Providence. While the story does have some interesting moments, the fast-paced gameplay immediately dominates.
Let us stop.
And if you've ever played Bayonetta, you know that game with that hairy woman who has, well, a lot of hair?
I feel like a celebrity in this town.
You'll know that developer Platinum Games enjoys fast-paced games, and certainly that is exactly what you get. And the ARS battlesuit allows Sam the ability to dash around the beautifully realized space station at top speeds and immediately take cover. And another great mechanic is the ability to slow down time. You might think that this is a bit gimmicky, especially since so many games are doing it, but Vanquish takes slow motion to a whole new level. You'll be able to shoot down missiles that would otherwise be traveling at light speed and target vital spots on bosses without the worry of a bullet in the face. In fact, Vanquish can be very difficult, but the tools at your disposal gives you the balance to take on various enemies and feel confident against the waves of enemies and bosses. The enemies in Vanquish vary from your standard Russian robots to Matrix-inspired tentacle suicide bombers to mammoth bosses. And sorry, Naruto fans, no crazy anime enemies to be found here.
Oh shit! I think I'm gonna need a bigger gun.
And every time you turn a corner, you'll be introduced to an amazingly designed robot within a very metallic but beautiful space station. Vanquish is definitely a good looker and shows off excellent lighting, effects, and explosions, all of which are even more impressive when seen in slow motion. We also give special mention to the weapon's ability to transform. Okay, maybe not that kind of transformation. Vanquish has to be one of the biggest surprises of the year. While it doesn't have any multiplayer component, players can find out their standings on the leaderboard. It seems that around every corner you'll find yet another enemy to face off against or a creative environment to slide around it. We definitely recommend for players to start on the hardest difficulty setting if they're wanting to extend the game's length. Expect it to last around 6 to 8 hours. Or you could extend it to 10 hours by fitting a couple of episodes of Naruto in there in between sessions.
Can't lose at any cost.
You will be able to take your boosting skills into special challenge arenas and compete against other players' scores. It can certainly become addicting and add some replay value to the game. Vanquish is a unique take on a third-person cover-based game and is always introducing thrilling moments, breathtaking sights, and offers a competitive but balanced experience from beginning to end. You'll always be wondering what is around that corner and love the anticipation of what is next.
Our business here is done.